A big thank you to our commentary team. Well, this was the 50th league meeting between Orlando Pirates and Lamontville Golden Arrows, and Orlando Pirates were flying high, 5-0 victors in this Betway Premiership encounter. I'm joined by the Betway Premiership man of the match, back-to-back accolades, Relebohile Mofokeng. Congratulations, Rele.
Thank you very much. A very tough game. You know, playing arrows is always tough, but then I think we managed to get goals early. That's why they opened, and then we got more. Yeah, I think I'm not going to early because we are two side teams because teams are in the low block. So I go early. I two side the bulle. I go goals early.
I regard the way you believe that first goal again in Kateng, where you are able to find yourself outside the box, but you have the precision to make sure you get that goal.
Yeah, since you practice and so I think Kasheko get the results so practice. I think how about with something you must practice it, then it was so I'm not only pele fella we
there's so much talk about which position is best suited for you. Which position do you enjoy playing as a player at Orlando Pirates?
I think the style of play we play here at Pirates, I think a 10 is suitable for me because I give to Agatambo Mata, I give to space so I think number 10 position is fine for me. The best of me is at the 10 position.
But at number 10, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Relebohile Mofokeng, top performance today, gets a brace for Orlando Pirates. In the previous game, he was able to get a hat-trick. So close. He says it was so close. I could literally feel that it was coming, but it was not to be. He was able to at least get a brace today. I am now joined by the head coach of Lamontville Golden Arrows, Abafana Bestende, Coach Mangoba Mngqithi. Coach, appreciate your time. Let's get your summation.
Man, I think we made some elementary mistakes and we got punished, and the unfortunate part is that the first 3 goals were situations that we had analyzed, and we knew they can pose a lot of threat with these players that are hanging behind, more especially Rele, Apolis in those areas, and we specifically looked even in the lateral free kicks that we must always guard the box, and this was unfortunate that we did not take care of the business.
I saw minor improvements when the second half started and you made the changes that you made, where you were able to keep the ball a bit more, you were able to look after it a bit more, you were able to at least try to threaten Orlando Pirates.
Oh, we are not a bad team. We can't be bad overnight. But the unfortunate thing, when you don't do what is expected of you in your defensive organization, you give opponents space and time to decide and dictate the tempo of the game, then you will always be punished. But the reality is, I can't falter them much. It's not an easy team to play against. We expected a tough game, but I'm just unhappy that the kind of goals we considered were very elementary.
The offense, coach, what did you make of it with regards to whether enough chances created to at least give them something to think about?
In the final third, we did get some moments first half with Makwele, with Van Roy, with Sibia. But unfortunately, we did not take. Even now, Gaza got a clear chance on the far side. But it was just unfortunate that we panicked when we got into those areas. But it is a good lesson for a young team like this. I think I was very pleased with our last line. I think the 2 centre backs played very well. Shezi played very well. Maluleke, when he came in, he brought stability. And Ngubeko really gave a good account of himself. And when we brought Msomi, we expected a little bit more from him and Sise. But I must say Gaza and Sitole really gave a good account of themselves as well. So I can't falter the boys. I must accept that in some games we will be dominated. And we've hardly been dominated this season. And I think this is the second game where I felt the opponents were on top of us.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much.
For Lamontville Golden Arrows, they came into this game on the back of being unbeaten in the past 3 league games. So they had the right momentum, but here they were outmuscled, they were outplayed. It was all Orlando Pirates. I'm joined by the head coach of Orlando Pirates, Coach Abdesalam Wadu. Coach, appreciate your time. Another game where the team in full control, pure dominance.
Yes, you're right. We had full control of the game, either in the attacking animation, either in the defensive animation. I think we were very dominant in all areas. So congratulations to the boys. we can see that Pirate is still alive, and we are going to fight until the end, whatever happened. But we can see that when the boys start to be efficient in the last third, you can see that we can score a lot of goals. It happened at the beginning of the season, in the middle, but you remember I was telling you that we need to be more efficient. So now they are putting the goals, I'm happy, and I hope we will have a fantastic gift at the end of the season.
Coach, also defensively, the team really doesn't allow the opposition to get in behind them, to create deadly opportunities. Talk about the shape of this team, how they have been so efficient in front of goal, but also they don't give much away defensively.
Yeah, you're right. You remember when I signed for Pirate, I said that, of course, I will try to bring my experience, my knowledge, and something that I wanted to bring to Pirate, it was the strength. So you can see that we have a very strong Pirate in every games. We don't concede too much goals. It's a team that knows to attack, but it's a team that knows to defend as well. And in the high level, it's very important. And we can see sometimes many teams, they're playing some nice football. Of course, they wanted to have the possession, but football is not only possession. It's to have possession, to imbalance the opponent, to create chances. But there is the moment that we don't have the ball, and you have to be very well organized and to give some principles to the team in order to not to concede goal.
Coach, if you had to make one comment about the title race at this current juncture, what would it be?
No, look, it's difficult. You know, we have two teams now fighting. I think it's very good for the South